Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Is anybody out there? Ladies and gentlemen, the name's International Stacker, and we're about to be live in just 9 minutes and 35 seconds, breaking down the gold and silver news. And boy, was there a ton last night, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. We're going to be breaking that down and a lot much more. We're going to be watching the Shanghai Futures Exchange market open. We're going to be watching the COMEX trading session and the day start up. We've got de-escalation in chat. Crustacean Commander, salute to you, sir, for over 2 months saying hello, people. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, put I'm ready in chat right now. Smash the like button, share the stream. We're only 6 likes away from 50. Let's do it. Let's pump it up. Let's go. Oh, and who's sipping Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me? That's the question.
In the borders, I'm a golden and silver stacker on the run. Circle the globe till the treasure's done. You should subscribe. Join the crustacean nation. Yeah, free silver, free gold for the whole foundation. Golden and silver stacker never alone. Never. Turning into stone, you should subscribe. Join the crustacean nation. Free silver and gold for all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 7 minutes and 55 seconds, breaking down the gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch COMEX day trading session pickup. We're going to watch Shanghai. We're going to watch the stock market. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a wild stream. Smash the like button if you're ready. Only 44 away from 100. Let's go. And if you're on X, if you could go please like and retweet the post on X for this live stream, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Watch the years fall away. Border trains through the midnight haze. Customs line, keep the nerves in place. Secret pockets sewn inside my coat. Every ball.
Secret pocket sewn inside my coat. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, people have been telling me for so long I was crazy. So crazy to believe in gold and silver. Why was I wasting my money on it? But I kept stacking.
From Tokyo nights,
they called me a fool and laughed in my face.
Rio sun.
And I kept stacking when silver was 13.
From Arctic ice,
when silver went to 20, I kept stacking, and everyone still thought I was a ham. I kept stacking to 30, and then people started paying attention. Then 40, then 50, then we went to 120, but those big bankers smashed us down. Was I depressed? No, because I know the fundamentals haven't changed, and I kept stacking. Ladies and gentlemen, do you have the intestinal fortitude to see the way through? Are you still stacking? Are you unshaken? Let me know in chat right now. We're going to be live in just 6 minutes and 5 seconds, breaking it all down. Let's go, let's go. Wow, and the 8 ball just said I'm a ham. Yeah! Guys, if you like this gold and silver music, you can listen to it anytime, day or night. You can stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Pandora. It's everywhere. Just search International Stackers, the artist, and rock out to the Crustacean Nation theme music. We're going to be live for just 5 minutes and 20 seconds. I've got all the breaking gold and silver news I'm about to break down for you. We're going to watch the COMEX market boot up here. The day trading session. We're going to watch Shanghai open. We're going to watch the stock market open. And guys, today's going to be explosive. It was explosive last night. It's going to be explosive today. Buckle up. 5 minutes. Tap that like button.
Stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International Stacker, here to say
Let's go.
Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 4 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking it all down. The gold and silver news. Helping you read the tea leaves, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be watching Shanghai, COMEX, everything in between. If you're ready, put I'm ready in chat right now.
Maps and clues.
Only 28 likes from 100. Let's pump it up.
Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold glows. Stack it high.
Let's go. They were massive gaps, Victor. But how sweet is it going to be when we can play that music? Hit that sub. Join the quest. Thank you, William, for the jewels. Thank you for the jewels. Wow. Is Dom in chat? Will Dom get soup? Put your prediction right now in chat. Is Dom going to get soup today? If you're a crustacean and you're hungry and you need the soup kitchen open, put I'm hungry in chat right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 3 minutes, breaking it all down. Buckle up.
So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker.
Okay, what do you guys hear? Chasing that mill? Chasing that mill for chasing that milk. It's Mill, come on. I'm telling you it's Mill. I wrote the song, it's Mill. Ah!
Chasing that mill.
Real Bill's hungry, but he's already got soup. Real Bill, you got soup. Wow, Real Bill got served soup.
Crabs are grooving.
Here we go. Let's get this pumped up. I don't think we're ready. I don't think we're pumped up enough, guys. Let's get a crab dance going right now in chat. Drop a crab if you're ready. We're going to be live in just 2 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking down the gold and silver news and everything in between. So drop a crab in chat right now. CRAB, not a CRAP. No poop emojis. Thank you, Barbara, for the jewels. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get your claws up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 1 minute and 45 seconds, covering the breaking gold and silver news. The market open. Let's go. Who's ready for the Mega Guy? I'm going to do it early. I'm doing it early, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do it at 70K. Subscribe. And thank you, Chris, for the golden poop. No. Ah. Get your claws up. Okay, this is your 1 minute warning. What intro do you guys want? The little kid, the migration, the old school? Let me know. Maybe it's a migration kind of morning. Do you guys feel like migrating? Let me know. Thank you, Real Bill, for the jewels. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, they want old school. Okay, forget the migration. I think we might do old school. Okay, we're gonna do the old school, guys. 30-second warning. 10 more likes to 100. Let's do it. Smash that like button. We're about to get rolling here. Stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I am closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 2,400 videos, guys. 2,400 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures, and boy, are we on one today. I'm going to be doing a mega giveaway at 70,000 subscribers, probably in the next week or so. I'm going to be giving away. We have over 100 ounces of silver in this giveaway, but I'm going to have to pull some out to save them for the 100K. They're specific, but it's probably, by the time everything's said and done, going to be around 70 ounces of silver. We got copper, we're going to have gold, so make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. And yes, we do have the bounty in full effect for whoever gets Dom Soup. Ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into it here. Overnight, we had some crazy price action. We all watched live as we had this mega gap down here. We hit a low on silver at $57.70. We hit a high on silver overnight at $59.37. We're now currently on a green candle, $58.55. Now remember, silver on the COMEX trades 23 hours a day. It closes every day from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 6 is the next day's trading session. So, we're on that green candle at $58.55, and the day trading session in New York is about to pick up here in just about 3 minutes and 19 seconds. It's going to be, so we're going to see volume. Down here's the volume. Buy, sell, all the orders, okay? We're going to see that increase down here in just a couple minutes as silver's pushing higher on a green candle, $58.55. The battle for 60 is in effect, ladies and gentlemen. We had a similar situation last night with gold. We gapped down, and we love gapping down because we know we can fill those gaps when we get to play our favorite song. Gold hit a low overnight of about 4,044. It hit a high of about 4,094.50. Currently on a green candle here at 4,057.44. And again, the gold and silver markets start trading in New York. They're trading now, but New York takes over here in about 2.5 minutes, and you are going to see that volume start to increase. Gold to silver ratio, ladies and gentlemen, sitting at 69.28 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. So maybe we'll hit 70. I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen. Guys, we had a gap down as well in the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Nothing to be shocked about. That was expected. It hit a high of 66.47. It hit a low of 64.89. Currently trading at, or it's closed. It's closed until 9 a.m. We'll be watching that. And in about an hour, this will open. But it closed at 65.12. We're currently at 58. 5, 6, so it's about a $7-ish premium. We've been hovering for a while. It was a $10 premium for months, but now for probably weeks we've been hovering around a $7-ish premium. And guys, on this dip, what a time to add 5 ounces of silver at spot. Hero Bullion, shout out, they are the proud sponsor of this channel. 5 ounces at spot, shipped to you for free in a little orange satchel. $294.72. You're going to be kicking yourself later if you don't do this. And the deals, you might as well add some silver at and even below spot. They've got all kinds of cool stuff, so check out herobullion.com. And I made a great video with Jake, by the way. We're going to have him on the channel again. I had a great video with him. It's coming soon. You guys are going to love it. We bought some silver. We looked. We talked. So it's going to be great. Okay. We're going to go here to the breaking gold and silver news as we are just about a minute from a New York trading session opening here. So if you got questions, don't put them in chat right at this instant because I won't see them. Once I get done with the breaking news, we are going to come back here to the chart at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's just 15 minutes from now. That is what we colloquially around here know as the danger zone. Every morning from about 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's when the big bankers, those slippery little salamanders, like to flex their muscle. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to let it happen today. I'm going in. Yeah, I went in there, and guys, if I'm pinning the link in chat right now if you want to get that deal from Hero Bullion. Okay, I'm live now on YouTube. Who's sipping Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me? Look at here, guys. Barbara got the Mrs. IS coffee in the mug, and Barbara has the Generation 1 mug. These are not made anymore. These are my original generation. I've now got Generation 2 mugs. They go up to 15 ounces. So if you need as much coffee as I do in the morning, check it out. And thank you, Barbara, so much for the support. Okay. Every Sunday, I put out the weekly watchouts for gold and silver. This is the abbreviated version I'm going to read to you. If you want the more complex version, check out my website. internationalstacker.com, where you can see the live gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, gold to silver ratio prices anytime, day or night. You can manipulate the charts. You can see what markets are open around the world. But if you click news blog, it's the last one here. So I'm about to read this to you. If anything doesn't make sense, simply come here, click this, and I explain everything in depth and what it means. So let's do the abbreviated. Here we go. Gold and silver weekly watchouts, ladies and gentlemen, July 13th to 17th, one of the July's biggest weeks we're shaping up for. This week could bring major volatility for gold and silver, and ladies and gentlemen, it already has last night. Here's what I'm watching. Monday, today, we've got Bowman and Waller, their Federal Reserve speakers. Waller, I believe, is the governor. Bowman is, I think, the vice chair, or is that reversed? Something like that. Anyways, they're speaking today. If you want to find out more information on that, go read the whole article. And then we got the U.S. federal budget. Tuesday, tomorrow, that's the big day, ladies and gentlemen, the CPI. That is inflation report. That is the biggest scheduled market mover for the week. But also, the Federal Reserve Chair, Kevin Warsh, is giving testimony for the first time ever as Fed Chair to Congress. And that's on a normal standing report with the Federal Reserve. Once we go to Wednesday, we're talking about the PPI. So Tuesday we have CPI. Wednesday we have PPI inflation, Fed beige book, and the Federal Chair, Kevin Warsh, is also giving testimony to another committee in Congress. Thursday, we're going to be looking at retail sales, Philadelphia Red Manufacturing Survey. All week, we're looking at Iran, Strait of Hormuz developments. We're looking at Treasury yields, U.S. dollar, and COMEX positioning. And guys, the U.S. dollar is down 0.06% in pre-market right now. Let's look at Dow Jones futures. Down 50 points. So the DXY is down, the Dow's down, but oil is up across the board here about 3.3, 3.2, 3.8, 3.5, all around there. Okay. Again, go read the full breakdown, ladies and gentlemen. It's worth it. And thank you for the support. All right. Here's what happened overnight. And Okie Stacker says, just recovering from surgery. Thank you for what you do. Well, Okie Stacker, I'm glad the surgery went well. And as you lay there and recuperate and your shell heals, crustaceans, let's drop some good tidings for Okie Stacker in chat recovering from a surgery. Okay. Here's what happened overnight while we were all sleeping. The Iran-U.S. conflict escalates overnight, ladies and gentlemen. Another wave of strikes hit. Latest developments in just the past 12 hours. Remember, I covered the updates last night for the last 24, so this is the last 12. CENTCOM confirmed a new wave of U.S. strikes targeting Iranian air defenses, missile and drone capabilities, coastal radar sites, naval assets, and military infrastructure. Iran launched fresh missile and drone attacks against U.S. military facilities in Bahrain and Kuwait, Jordan, Oman, while regional air defenses intercepted multiple incoming threats. And thank you so much, Okie Stacker, for gifting that membership. That went to Morris Road Farms. Congratulations. And guys, don't forget, we're doing a channel member-only live stream called The War Room at the end of the stream. So if you want to get in the War Room, become a member now. Thank you so much, Okie Stacker. So, yeah, Iran just hit all these countries again. The Strait of Hormuz remains the focal point. Iran continues to claim it has closed the waterway, while the U.S. insists it remains open and is protecting commercial shipping. Maritime traffic has fallen sharply off a cliff, ladies and gentlemen. Reports are also coming out from Yemeni sources, so we don't know if this is true. This is unconfirmed. But sources claim Saudi Arabia struck targets near Sanez International Airport. That's in the capital city of Yemen. Now remember, the Houthi rebels are in Yemen. Hezbollah is in Lebanon. Hamas is kind of all over the place, but a big portion of it is in the Gaza Strip. Those are all satellites of Iran. They're all financed by Iran, so keep that in mind. But these reports have not yet been confirmed independently before I went live, but we do have reports of possible strikes by Saudi Arabia. Oil prices jumped overnight, ladies and gentlemen, as traders reacted to the renewed fighting and growing concerns over global energy supplies. More there if you want to read about it. Here's the next piece of news. The AI revolution is about to shock the silver market. The demand driver gold does not have, ladies and gentlemen. According to this new article, the U.S. and China alone consumed an estimated 350 million troy ounces of silver in 2025 just for AI data center hardware. That's over 15% or 50% of global annual mine supply. Already 50 to 55% of annual silver demand already comes from industrial uses, and AI is one of the fastest growing drivers. The IEA projects that 500 plus gigawatts of new solar capability and capacity will be coming online in 2026 alone. Just that requires 100 million ounces of silver. That's 10% of global mine supply. Silver has been in a structural deficit since 2021, guys. That's 6+ years. We're about to be in our 7th, with cumulative inventory drawdowns approaching 700 million troy ounces per the Silver Institute. But I think it's actually much larger because I don't necessarily trust 100% the numbers that the Silver Institute puts out. And there's reasons, so I could get into that later. But the article highlights two major reasons for silver that stands apart. One, supply cannot respond quickly. Most silver is produced as a byproduct of mining for copper, lead, zinc, and gold, making it difficult to rapidly increase production with demand. Guys, only about like 18% of silver mined a year comes from a pure silver mine. The rest is byproducts, okay? AI creates a demand driver that gold doesn't. While gold is primarily a monetary and investment asset, silver is increasingly essential to AI infrastructure, electrification, solar, and advanced electronics. Now remember this, ladies and gentlemen, when people say, why are you bullish on silver? Here's just 4 reasons, and there's many more. It's the best conductor of electricity. Oh, I misspelled electricity. Gosh, spell check got me. Can I fix this? Oh, man. Hold up. This is devastating. This is absolutely... Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Why can't I spell a seal? There we go. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's update that. Sorry about that. The best it's fixed. I'm just not going to refresh it. It's fixed. The best conductor of electricity for any metal. It's the most reflective metal. Has the best thermal properties of any metal. Exceptional corrosion resistance and low contact resistance. Ideal for long-term reliability and power systems. And oh man, guys. Let me refresh this. I see one more error. Let me fix it. I see one more error here. That's what happens when you don't drink enough Mrs. International Stacker coffee in the morning. Okay, we got that fixed. Let's go to the next breaking news here. I got that. Here it is. The gold market may never be the same, ladies. And who's Tracy says variable. Who's Tracy? The gold market may never be the same after this. Big developments discussed in this interview. Hong Kong has launched a new gold clearing and settlement hub with major global banks, including JP Morgan, participating. Eric Young, also known as King Kong here on X, he's in China. Great coverage. He believes this could become a serious competitor to the traditional Western gold market by increasing allocated, physically backed trading, attracting global liquidity. On silver, he thinks that India's restrictions on refined silver imports moved a major source of demand and actually removed it, contributing to the recent decline. If those policies reverse, silver could rebound sharply. I think it's going to rebound sharply even without that. But yeah, I think that definitely would help. But what happened in India when we saw the ban in the 60s? It created a very robust black market, which actually increased more demand in the long run. Okay. Eric Young's takeaway here, silver is ultimately headed higher. We could see triple-digit silver price perhaps sooner than many believe. So remember, we were over triple. We got smacked down. He thinks we could return there sooner than many believe. Ladies and gentlemen, who wants to find their own hidden hoard? California couple discovers hidden $10 million gold coin hoard. Imagine walking the dog and uncovering more than $10 million worth of rare gold coins. The hoard was valued at over $10 million when it was discovered in February 2014. Back then, the spot gold price was only around $1,300 a troy ounce. Imagine what that would be worth today. Stories like this are a powerful reminder. Physical gold and silver can preserve and even grow value across generations. Some of history's greatest treasures are still hiding in plain sight. You never know what could be tucked away in an old safe, an attic, in your backyard or in a family collection, exercise can be good for you in more than one way. Did you know I'm hiding silver across America, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody just found 5 troy ounces in Orlando. If you go to my website, internationalstacker.com, you click the hidden hoard. We have a winner in Dahlonega, Georgia, Knoxville, Tennessee, now Orlando, Florida. The next one is this weekend. Man, I'm traveling a lot. Springfield, Illinois, I'm going to be there. 10 a.m. outside the state capitol. And we're going to be doing a subscriber meet and greet. I've got a bunch of swag I'm going to be giving away for free. Everyone who meets me in person gets a Yucot the King Crab coin. I'm going to be giving away some silver there. And then after that, I'm going to be releasing the Hidden Hoard sponsored by Hero Bullion. So guys, gals, buckle up. The next one after that's going to be the A&A Coin Show in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Okay, let's go to the next piece of news here. Here we go. AI's dirty little secret. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. You guys remember that song? Dirty little secret. Okay. AI's dirty little secret, it can't run without silver, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone is talking about AI chips. Almost nobody is talking about the metal that helps power them. According to a new analysis, AI data centers are being built at an unprecedented pace. A single hyperscale facility can consume as much electricity as a small city. If you powered that by a dedicated 500 megawatt solar array, that installation alone could require roughly 300 metric tons of silver, about 9.6 million troy ounces in its solar infrastructure. Now, even without solar, say you power it without solar, the massive increase in power generation electrical infrastructure needed to support AI drives additional silver demand. Thank you so much, Real Bill, for the jewels. You're talking high voltage power distribution. You're talking switchgear electrical contacts. You're talking cooling and thermal management. Silver is also essential not only outside the data center, but inside for high-speed networking, servers, and other electronic components. The silver market is already in a structural deficit. Now exploding AI demand on top of that. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Here's the full article there if you want to go read more about that. Okay, it's a morning favorite. Now, guys, this is one of my hardest articles to write. It takes a ton of research. So if you can like and retweet it, I do appreciate it. These do not do well on the X. Nobody reads them, but you guys like it, so I'm going to keep doing it. So if you could like or retweet that. And guys, we're only 50 likes away from 200. I know we could do that. The next 50 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 15 years.
It's science.
Okay. Here is this day in sound money history, ladies and gentlemen, July 13th. 1792, Thomas Jefferson was recorded receiving 1,500 silver half deems. I had to research this. It's not dismays. You pronounce this as deems. It's French, and this later became dimes. So 1,500 silver half deems of the new coinage. Just 2 days earlier, Jefferson had delivered $75 to be coined. That's, guys, back then, $75 in 1792 would have been like somebody's wage for an entire year. Like somebody who makes good money for an entire year. On July 13th, he received 1,500 5-cent silver pieces, the exact equivalent of $75. These tiny coins are widely considered America's first federal coinage produced under the authority of the Coinage Act of 1792. Let's fast forward here a little bit to Britain in 1849. Britain enacted a major silver coinage law authorizing the Royal Mint to turn deposited silver bullion into standardized crowns and lower denomination coins. The law helped clear the way for the silver florin. I've got a silver florin. As a matter of fact, guys, shout out to Northampton West. When I met him in Orlando on his way to the World Cup, he gave me all these British silver coins to give away to you guys. Hold up. So exactly what we're talking about right here. So again, shout out to Northampton West for that. That was pretty cool. So it paved the way for the florin, an early move toward decimal currency, the stuff I just showed you there, ladies and gentlemen. Before digits on the screen, money was measured in metal, weight, and fineness. For stackers, that history still matters. Governments can redesign currencies and can change monetary systems, but physical gold and silver remain tangible assets outside of the digital financial machine. There it is right there. Oh, we're in the danger zone. I missed it. We're in the danger zone. Sorry, I got carried away with British silver, and we are now in the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to pause here. We're going to look at the chart here for maybe a candle. I've got some more news to cover, so don't go anywhere if you're here for the news. But if you got a question, drop it in chat right now. When I switch to the chart like this is when I'm looking at the chat. If you got a question, a concern, a comment, if you've got a complaint you want to write, you want the manager, just put @International Stacker. It makes it glow orange for me. If you don't put @International Stacker, the @ sign, I might not see it, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to answer and address every question. If you got breaking news as well, put that in there. Who is Tracy, says Variable. It was a spell check. There is no Tracy. And thank you to who was that? Thank you, Peter, for telling me I forgot the danger zone. Thank you for that. Okay, so we're going to keep watching this. Let's pull these up here a little bit. So first candle of the danger zone so far, ladies and gentlemen, we are on a green candle, $58.53. Also on gold, we're on a green candle, $4,058.71. We've been seeing about trading for about 16 minutes now out of New York, and we are starting to see the volume starting to increase here. So we're going to watch this a little bit. Tracy, who are you, says Kaltenberg. That's funny. Oh, my goodness. Tracy, we're shocked. Guys, the puns in chat are amazing right now. Okay, so let's keep an eye on this candle, but there were a few more pieces of news I wanted to cover. It looks like nobody has any questions. So let me cover those few more pieces of news. Now, guys, all the talk about price floors, so here it is. NBA Economics said, this was yesterday, tomorrow, which is today, July 13th, 2026, ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. government is due to update the public on critical mineral price floors. I've been following this since the early days and have been looking toward this announcement. I will update you tomorrow on any pertinent details. So, he is getting this from the White House document here. This is the adjusting imports on processed critical minerals and their derivative products in the United States. This was on January 14th. Now, in that executive order, it said this. In negotiating, the Secretary and Trade representatives should consider price floors for trade in critical minerals, which silver became a critical mineral, remember, in December, and other trade restricting measures. The Secretary and Trade representative shall provide one of these updates within 180 days of this proclamation. So, if you look at 180 days, NBA Economics is saying that's today, but I know how the government works, guys. So I would be shocked if we actually see something today. I would love it, but I would be shocked if that didn't get changed or it's not a internal report that we never see. So if price floors are coming, odds are we won't hear about it for today or for some time, but I hope I'm wrong on that. But NBA Economics, guys, he puts out great work. He is a crustacean. So we'll see. He could be totally right. And he's right. If you take this empirically, like as it says within 180 days, he's right. But knowing how the government works, I don't think we're going to see it today. Let's go back to here. Thank you to Hoya Guru. Hoya Guru gifted a membership. That went to Richard. Now, remember, Hoya Guru is running this mydreamcometrue.com. So mydct.com. He's selling some crab rounds to raise money for charity. He bought 12 of those suckers, and he's donating all the money to charity. He's got a new one going on auction tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern or Pacific, I'm not sure. But a new one goes on tonight. So if you did not get a crab round, a battle crab, and you want one, that's a good place to look. Thank you, Real Bill, for the jewels. As ladies and gentlemen, we are about to end our first candle here in the danger zone. And it is green, and I've got a breaking live feed from the COMEX right now. Poor Mortimer there. And William Posey coming in clutch, gifting a membership. And that went to Hondo. Congratulations, Hondo. Say thank you to William Posey. And to all the new channel members, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be seeing you at the end of this live stream in the War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed. And guys, I do have breaking news for the War Room. I have something I need you members to vote on. So if you're a member, I'll see you in the War Room. And if you're not, today's a good day to become one and support the channel. Guys, by super chatting, becoming members, gifting memberships, dropping those jewels, it helps me do what I do. This is my full-time job, so I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Never expected. And you can support the channel without spending a single dime. Just smash that like button. We're only 19 away from 200 here, so keep smashing it and sharing away. And I hate to say it.
Sir, I want some more.
Here's the soup. Good soup.
No soup for you.
Raven Rose, you are all right. We do need a crab cantina. That was a fun stream. That was my craziest war room. And here comes Future Motive gifting a membership, and that went to Sam Crenshaw. Congratulations, Sam. Say thank you to Future and check out your new emojis. And guys, Kaltenberg says soup is a myth. Haven't you gotten soup before, Kaltenberg? I think you have. The bounty is still up for whoever gets Dom soup. You're talking 1/10 ounce gold eagle. You're talking about silver. Man, it is epic. Okay. A few more pieces of news here. I put this out last night. Breaking urgent statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Iran. We have been warning for months not to become a playground for the enemy. Our patience has run out. Whoa. There's Jake. Okay, we covered that. We covered that. This stuff. Okay, I think we're actually caught up. Oh, I did want to shout out, guys. Great time with International Stacker and fellow crustaceans at Orlando Fun Coin Show. Mrs. CIO Trib, Sage Flybaby, is the winner of the Hidden Hoard, guys. Look at that. She also won the No Soup for John shirt on some trivia. Look at all that swag. So not only the Hidden Hoard, she left with all that swag. Look at that. That's the bar. They also had Hidden Hoard gear on order. If you have it on order, if it hasn't arrived yet and you find the Hidden Hoard, you still get the prize. So they got this additional Japanese silver bar. Those are my favorites. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get a congratulations to Sage Flybaby in chat for becoming the next Hidden Hoard winner? Wow. Man, that 10 million in gold coins, that is... That was a big Hidden Hoard. Man. What would you guys do if you, that story I covered earlier, if you found that 10 million in gold coins? You know what the first thing I would do? Tell nobody. I wouldn't tell a single soul. Well, Mrs. IS and Ratstacker would know, but no, nobody else. Nobody. Yeah, there you go, Shotgun Susie. She goes, keep my mouth shut. And by the way, can we get a shout out to all the moderators in chat? Guys, it's not easy. It can be tough. People can get mad at you, but all they're trying to do is keep the chat moving and fun for everybody. So shout out to all the moderators. We got Cesc Gonzalez. We got Shotgun Susie in chat. We got Okie Stacker. We got Ralph. We got Mike D. Who else we got in here? Jeff Stout, channel member. Or sorry, moderator. Who else we got in here? We got a bunch of them. So let's get a major shout out to all the moderators in chat. Guys, thank you so much. Woo! Team moderator's not easy. And guys, I have actually tried to hide people's messages before that are just absolutely insane. And it's like moving quick. And I've clicked the wrong message before. I went to click a bad message and I clicked a good one. I was like, ah! So it's always a bummer when that happens. But yeah. We have a fun time around here. Okay. So let's go real quick and see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. Thank you, Blue Shadow, for putting out that post. Charlie's saying, be careful. The AI bubble's going to burst eventually. I mean, yeah, it could have burst eventually, sure, but that doesn't mean there's not going to be data centers and chips and infrastructure built for it, which is still a major demand driver for silver. And although a bubble might burst, so to speak, there's still going to be demand for AI. There's still, I mean, who in chat does not use Grok or Chat GPT or one of the AI? So it's going to be a thing. So just because a bubble, a burst, or companies go out of business does not mean the demand's not going to be. It's there. It's here to stay. Look on everything. Everything has AI now. Thank you, Blue Shadow, for putting that out. Brian says, I love 90%. I do too, Brian. Big time. That's what I bought at the Fun Coin Show. Where'd I put it? Wait a second. Where did I had a bunch of more. Oh, there they are. I got all these at the Fun Coin Show. For a second, I thought they were missing. I was like, rat stacker. Okay. I love 90%. Thank you, Blue Shadow, for putting that out. He has secret pockets sewn inside his coat, says Variable. That's funny. Thank you, Shotgun Susie, for putting it out. Thank you, Oli, for putting it out. Brian saying history is fun. Thank you for that. This has a whole new meaning of the hidden horde. Totally agree with you, Future Motive. Cheryl saying half dime. It's too early to work out the actual math, but the history. Yeah, it's amazing. Scott, thank you for putting that out. Also for that one, Scott. Appreciate it. I buy into the hype as much as the housing bill. More theta, says Big Rick. Okay, I think we're caught up. Interesting. Find that missing coin. And Swag Daddy. Hi, Swag Daddy from fellow crustaceans. Guys, Swag Daddy, one of the best beards in the stacking community. He came down here, met me, and something bad happened.
I'm here in Key West, Florida, and some dude on the internet gave me crabs.
Some dude on the internet gave him crabs. And look at that, guys. Dell Loves Silver in chat says, I just ordered 90% silver at spot last night from Hero. Congratulations, Dell. Goodbye. Congratulations. That is mega. Okay. Guys, we're one like away from 200. Whoever is number 200th like is going to get good luck for 545 hours.
It's science.
Now, who woke up this morning and felt like this?
I am never going to financially recover from this.
I know that could be a tendency. Remember, the road is going to be long, dark, and full of terrors. It's going to be scary. People are going to laugh at you. They're going to call you names. You're going to get their pleasure from your pain. But I believe those with the intestinal fortitude to see the way through are going to be dancing with me in the streets. I really do. I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But I do believe that. Drop in the mic says, can we get a poll? What price do you think silver will be in 3 months? Okay, so we're in July. So July, August, September. Okay, so let's do it by October 1st. Let's do it. Let's just make it easy. Okay, we're going to do a poll by October 1st. Hold up. Hold up. 1 second, 1 second. I'm doing it right now. Hold up. Okay, 1 second, 1 second. All right, here comes the poll. All right, here comes the poll. Thank you, Master Blaster, for sending a membership. And that went to Vivid Reality. Congratulations, Vivid. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Do you go fishing? Not really, Mario. I mean, if a friend invites me, I'll go. But do I go, like, by myself? Nah, not really. But if a buddy or someone invited me, I would go. But thank you for gifting that membership, Master Blaster. That is mega. Okay, let's go back here. And let's see what's breaking right now. As ladies and gentlemen, we are 45 seconds from the danger zone. So in 45 seconds now, we're going to be out of the danger zone. The next shoe to drop after that is going to be the Shanghai Futures Exchange Market Open. We are going to be covering that. But let's look at some breaking news. Okay, remember I covered this. I said it was reported but unconfirmed. Look at this. Houthi, so that's in Yemen. Houthi spokesman Yahya Sari. The Saudi enemy has targeted Sana's airport with airstrikes, ending any attempts at de-escalation. So the rumor is that airplanes, multiple airlifts, large cargo airplanes were going from Iran to Yemen. I bet you could figure out what's in those airplanes. Some sort of weapons so they could try to close the Bab al-Mandab would be my guess. Now, people have been raving about the Bab al-Mandab, but my stance is on that. It would have happened already if it was going to happen, 100%. I lived in the Middle East for nearly 10 years, guys. I did an emergency management type work out here. So I lived in Riyadh for about, 7.5, 8 years. I lived down here in Jeddah for a year and a half. I've been in Nadran. I've been all over the country, okay? So the Houthi rebels are down here in Yemen. Now remember, the Houthi rebels in Yemen, up here in Lebanon, the Hezbollah, and here in the West Bank and Palestine and parts of Israel, you got Hamas. Those are all financed by Iran. They have been for years. That's not conspiracy. It's fact. Now here, the Bab el-Mandab, this is actually a very important pass here, strait. It goes through the Red Sea, which this is the first place I ever scuba dived in my life. So I was ruined. It was amazing. But up here is the Suez Canal, and this goes up to the Mediterranean. And guys, in this, by the way, this is the Nile River. So the Suez Canal is in the Nile River. And by the way, this is where I filmed getting attacked by pirates, if you guys remember that clip. You guys remember the pirate attack?
This boat is coming like really close to us. Guys, it's gonna hit the boat. Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's a freaking pirate. Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, guys, look for art. Does anyone see an RPG in there? Oh, he's selling things.
Okay, they weren't pirates. They were industrious salesmen, but I was a dot on this, okay? So this is a major route. This is the quickest way to the Mediterranean, okay? So theoretically, if not Hezbollah, the Houthis, if the Houthis could shut this down, that would be a big problem. They would have done it already if they could have. They would have done it right off the bat when the Strait of Hormuz up here was closed. Remember, Hormuz is small as well. It's only 21 miles across at its most slender. But those planes coming here, I guarantee you, were filled with maybe anti-tank guided missiles or some sort of weapons so they could start picking off ships here and essentially close this as well. That would be a play by Iran to put mass political pressure on the United States and other countries. But it sounds like those were seen, and Saudi Arabia might have blown those up. So more to come on that, but that's what it's looking like, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go back here. Oh, what did someone say in chat? Hold up. Okay, there's a few questions. Hold up. Thank you for gifting those jewels, Dan. Okay. Let's go back here. Does Key West have lobster diving? Yes, they do. Drop in the mic. You have to have a permit, though. West Texas says, I could see you wrestling pythons in the Everglades. That'd be fun. As long as I won. Mongo-like Candy says, so the bad guys are targeting Santa? How dare they?
How dare you?
It's not Santa. No, it's the capital city. It's the capital. Santa's. S-A-N-A. That's funny. Okay, let's keep going down here, see what else is breaking. My guess is tons of Shahad drones, says Tidal Wave, maybe. Or man pads or ATGMs, maybe. Okay, let's keep going here. The UK government has prescribed Iran's IRGC as a terrorist organization. CME future speculators, this is the COMEX, are net long just 3,500 contracts, but the score is what matters. 96 percentile. Oh, it's talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin with the COMEX. What could go wrong? Okay, here's the UK MTO. If you guys don't know, this is the UK maritime trade operations. They issue alerts. They have for years. I used to get them when I was out there for any kind of incident involving shipping in the area, ships. And they received a report of an incident off the port of Aden down here. A tanker traveling east reported being approached by 6 small boats. Okay, so that is right here. So if we go back to the map, I'm going to tell you exactly what that was. That was here. So what that is that's not Iran. That is pirates. Piracy from either Somalia or Djibouti. Djibouti! So when you see stuff like that here, that is piracy that's happening. And they fired warning shots, and it looks like they're okay. Oh, this is a fun post from Make Gold Great. In 1980, when silver hit $49.45 an ounce, as the Hunt brothers tried to corner the silver market, gold-silver ratio was 17-1. Today, it sits at 58.77 with a 69-1 ratio. So the last time we were this high, it was four times scarcer relative to gold right now. And you know the interesting thing about that? In 1980, when we hit this high, We were in a silver production surplus around the world. We produced more than we used. So also in 2011, we were in a silver production surplus. Now we've been in a deficit for 6+ years. And ladies and gentlemen, we are out of the danger zone. Okay, let me get rid of these arrows here. And Vivid Reality in chat says this is the most incredible YouTube community. You guys are the best. Guys, Vivid Reality got soup. Let me scroll up. Who got Vivid Reality soup? Was it Master Blaster? Yeah, Vivid Reality. Master Blaster got you soup. And Master Blaster happens to be from the UK. Oh, someone's trying to duel me. Huh? I just placed another order with Hero Bullion, says Real Bill P. Congratulations. You aren't going to be disappointed. That's for sure. Guys, when you order from Hero Bullion, make sure to put in the notes you're a member of the Crustacean Nation. And you can ask for things. It doesn't mean you're going to get it, but you could be like, could I get Jake's autograph? Could I get a Hero Bullion shirt or keychain, right? Or swag? It doesn't mean you're always going to get it, but if they have it and they can't do it, and if they can do it, they love to take care of crustaceans. So make sure you do that. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's keep going. China's central bank has stepped up gold. Oh, thank you, Amina, for that treasure chest of gems and thing. Wow, and potions. Thank you. Oh, one thing, you guys. One thing. When you do at International Stacker, it has to be one word. Luckily, I just saw this from chasing that. See that? It doesn't glow orange. To get my attention, you have to make it one word. It makes it glow orange. And also, don't put punctuation after it. I scroll quick. I see the orange, but luckily, I did see that by chasing that MILF. Thank you, Real Bill, for those jewels. So chasing that MILF said, any more information on shipping to Canada? They're doing a feasibility study on that. It's going to take a little bit of time. But when we have an update, I'll give it to you. I'm going to schedule Jake on the channel again soon so we can do a follow-up. But don't forget, July 22nd. So not this week, but next week, I'm going to have Lynette Zhang on the channel. Lynette Zhang's going to be on the channel, I believe, on a Wednesday evening, so that will be fun. And Octavio here says, ignore the daily geopolitical noise. The chart below is the only one that really matters. Act accordingly. This is China's central bank stepping up gold purchases. This is just in 2026. Monthly in tons. Wow. Japan to announce yen-denominated stablecoins with yield, says Oxnall, but we'll see if that happens. We will see. Let's go back to here. Kaz says, blame Canada. No, we love Canadians. There's a lot of Canadians on this channel. As a matter of fact, if you're in Canada and you want to hit and hoard in Canada, put Canada in chat. Chris Simic says, time to go to work. Everyone have a great day. Good to, yeah, it's orange, Chris. It's orange. Good job. Chris Simic, have a safe drive to work, my friend. Mr. Bill says, did you hear Eric Young's take on India? Yeah, I covered that right at the beginning. I've got a post on that. Yeah, I did hear his take. I think it's valid to a point. Christian here says, people ship from U.S. to Canada all the time. Shipping isn't the issue. What's up? Christian, it is the issue because it has to do with duty and importing precious metals on a business level scale, not a personal scale. So if you got a company like Hero Bullion doing millions and millions and millions of dollars in business, and they don't ship that across to Canada in the right way, it's going to result in a net loss. They'll go out of business. So when I had Jake on the channel last, we'll get another update when he comes on again. He said they're actually looking at making a repository in Canada to have the metals there to make the shipping feasible from a business perspective, because businesses, they have to declare everything, taxes, import duties. It's a mess. So they're working on a way to make sure all crustaceans in Canada could get it too. So they're working on it. More to come. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, we got 248 likes. That means we're 52 likes away from 300. We got 600 people watching. Let's get a 50%, a 50-to-1 ratio. Smash that like button. The next 52 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 87 weeks.
It's science.
Now, guys, make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. As soon as we break again 69,300, we will get another big show. And if a big show is not a good enough reason for you, I've got over 100 ounces of silver, 100 ounces of copper. We got gold in there. Some of it's going to be given away at 100K, but I just decided I'm going to give away the majority of it here soon. We're going to do a 70,000 subscriber mega giveaway. I've got to film the video. I'll film it this week. More to come. But if you want to win some silver and gold and copper for free, subscribe. Turn on those notifications. Thank you, the Picked, for that flying eagle with the popsicle. Thank you so much. Let's go back here. See what you guys are saying. Okay, David's saying, this I can tell you. If I had found that, this wouldn't be a story. I agree with you, David. Guys, he's talking about the $10 million found in gold coins. I would be telling nobody. Not a single soul. Well, Mrs. IS. Rat Stacker. Which by extension means the Goblin would know, which means his minion would know. Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe would I have to tell the war room? I don't know. Oh, everyone knows. Okay. You're welcome, Christian. Chasing That Mill says he will kill it here. They screw us harder on our sites in Canada, says Chasing That MILF. Yeah, I hope he can make it work. Archie's here says, did they ever find the gold that was stolen in the Canada airport? I did not hear that. Is that a new story? Hold up. Gold stolen, Canada airport. Let's see. Whoa. I never heard about this, guys. I'll leave this up. I'll do an article on it later, a story on it. And I'll answer that question. Okay, guys, don't go anywhere. The next shoe to drop is just about 17 and a half minutes away. That's going to be opening of the Shanghai Futures Exchange here. Remember, it hit a high of 66.47. It hit a low of 64.89. It closed on a red candle 65.12. But right now in the COMEX, we're 58.40. So, yeah, that's still a $7-ish premium. That's going to be interesting to see what happens. And then the Dow. Let's check the Dow. Dow's down 90 pre-market. So let's go ahead and check out the DXY. Now, guys, remember the DXY loves to move inversely to gold and silver. They don't always, but they love to. So usually when you see the DXY trend up, that gives you negative bearish red pressure in gold and silver. Usually when you see it trend down, look at this, it fell off a cliff over here. Usually when you see it trend down, that puts positive green bullish pressure on gold and silver. Right now it's on a red candle at 194. It's down 0.02% since it started trading again. So we're going to watch that today. And thank you, Hoya Guru, for gifting a membership. That went to the Real Aleko. Congratulations, the Real Aleko. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And all channel members, I'll see you in the channel member only live stream at the end of this stream called The War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. You got to be fully clothed there. So if you want to find out what happens in that room, make sure you join. So oil, let's look at oil across the line here. Light crude oil futures up 4%, 74.32. Guys, remember, these were like 68 bucks last week before it started kicking off with Iran again. U.S. oil CFDs on WTI crude is up 4%, 74.41. West Texas Intermediate crude oil cash is up 4.68%. Crude WTI is up 4.07%. Brent is up 4.09%. Wow. So we're going to see what happens here when this market opens back up. It's going to be interesting to say the least, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Okay, what if I did a flash sale and I sold this Britannia silver bar for $10 under spot? How many of you would want this Britannia silver bar for 10 ounces under spot? If any of you answered or thought yes, you would have been scammed. This was sent in to me by one of you, ladies and gentlemen. The scams are so good. This feels great. It looks great. This is 100% fake. You've got to protect yourself in this market. China is flooding the market with fakes. If you're buying from a local coin shop and they do not use a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, you should not be shopping there. Only buy from people like shops if they have Sigmas. That's why places like Hero Bullion and other good online dealers are so great to buy from, because you know the stuff is vetted. But ladies and gentlemen, no matter who you get it by or from, you need to trust but verify. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too, so thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. Now, not only is that little clip good for you guys because you can protect yourselves, which I believe strongly in, it's also my secret. I just did my clandestine Raptor run, and I refilled my Mrs. International Stacker coffee. So anytime I play that, I'm running through the house like a Raptor. So what happens is I get up on the balls of my feet, I lean forward, I pull my arms up towards the core of my body, kind of like a T-Rex, if you could imagine that. I shift my center of gravity forward, and I literally trot through the house. It's the most efficient way to move as quickly as possible to get back here for you guys. Man, what a roller coaster Silver's had, really, since last night. Look at this. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, bam. Oh. We're about to make a double DTB here. Or is that just a W? I don't know. Okay. And don't forget that comes with the app for free. Built for it. There are imposters out there, guys. There are fake pocket pingers out there with apps that aren't good. So be careful. Okay, look, we got video now. Let's listen to this real quick. Tell me if it's too loud or not loud enough.
According to tons of local reports, apparently the Saudis conducted airstrikes on Sana's international airport in Houthi-controlled Yemen, targeting the runway as an Iranian Mahan Air civilian flight was attempting to land today on the 13th of July, 2026. What I've been able to find is that Saudi jets reportedly struck the runway to prevent the Iranian plane from landing and to enforce the long-standing air blockade on Houthi-held Sana, basically aimed at stopping Iranian arms.
Okay, so it targeted the runway, not the plane. Interesting. And who was that? Hoya Guru said they're Raptor running right now to get some more Mrs. Aya's coffee. Awesome. Buy some silver at Hero Bullion and you will feel fantastic, says Real Bill. I agree with you. Any new tweets? Let's check out Kaltenberg. Okay, we're good there. Let's refresh. It was too loud. Loud plus echo. Okay, I'll fix it. Gosh, I gotta fix that. The Houthis are promising payback after strike on Sana Airport, says Mario here. And guys, we're 9 likes away from 300. Can we do it? Please keep smashing that like button. And we're only 4 gifted memberships away from getting 10 new members on the stream. I do appreciate it so much, and that's going to get them into their first war room here this morning. Shanaka here. Shanaka says just 6 ships were visible crossing the Strait of Hormuz on Sunday, the fewest in 5 weeks. One carried 2 million barrels of Iranian crude. 3 tankers were empty. Not a single LNG. Guys, remember, it's not just about oil. It's not just about oil. 20 to 25% of the world's oil passes through here a day. Well, it used to. 25 to 30% of the world's liquid natural gas. Like 30% of the world's helium passes through here.
Fertilizers.
Aluminium for our friends across them. All kinds of stuff. So it's not just oil. That's why this crisis is going to continue to escalate. Let's go back to here. Don't sleep on platinum, says West Texas. Yeah, I think there's opportunities long or short term for platinum and palladium. Long term, I'm not bullish on platinum and palladium, but short term, I think there are. Sue says, can the pocket pinger be used on a laptop? I don't understand your question, Suze. Are you talking about pinging a laptop? No, I do not think it could ping a laptop. Or do you mean set it on a laptop? If you could expand that question, Suze, I will answer it to the best of my ability. Could you imagine just shoving a laptop in a pocket pinger, just whacking it with a stick? Okie Stacker, thank you for gifting those 5 memberships. It went to Eric. It went to Old Town. It went to Joel. It went to Z Buster. It went to Rick Law. Dom, did you get soup? Dom, did you get soup? Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, let's go check here with Cargo Bob. Hey, Cargo Bob, we're downtown Key West right now. You want to go get some soup?
No soup for John.
No soup for John. How do you say that in German?
Keine Suppe for John.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Taste the soup. Good soup.
No soup for you.
Oh, that's the question. Sorry, Suze. I get it. Suze was asking if the application will work on a laptop. No, it only works on phones. I understand your question now. Sorry about that. I was imagining shoving a laptop inside a pocket pinger. Just whacking it with a stick. Master Blaster here says, Tracy is on line 1. No!
How dare you?
I misspell electricity one time. One time is all it takes. Mario here says, I think he's asking. Yeah, the app. Thank you. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 7.5 minutes away from Shanghai opening. Don't go anywhere. Smash the like button. What do you guys think? Are you guys team red? Do you think we're going to go lower? Or are you team green? Do you think we're going to go higher? Remember, we've been, the last few weeks now, maybe a month and a half, have been running about $7. So let me get out a calculator and get exactly where we're at. 65.12 minus. You know, that's not going to work anyway. That's okay. 58, let's just say 58.50. So let's just call it 58.50. So that gets us 5,650. So it's like 662. So we've got about a $6.60 gap-ish. Huh. Is it going to gap up or down? Dom is losing weight. A bowl of soup will pick her up, says Real Bill. Guys, Dom is hungry. For sure. Now, let's take a look. Guys, I'm going to be ending this poll in 10 seconds. If you've not voted on the poll, click on it and vote. I'm going to be ending it in 10 seconds here. Dropping the mic says Strait of Hormuz will be fully bypassed in a couple of years. Just my opinion. Thought, oh, yeah, 100%. They're already working on it. And, guys, they could do it quicker than we could. Because if we try to do it in the West, we'd be like, oh, we need, like, feasibility. We need studies for, like, the environment and endangered three-toed sloths and all these things. They're just going to go bang, put a hole through it. Now, where are they going to do it? I mean, if they did it at the skinniest point, they're still within striking distance of Iran. But, yeah, I guarantee you they're working on a route here somewhere to bypass the strait 100%. I guarantee it. Saudi Arabia started using their pipeline to get more oil down to the Red Sea. So, yeah, they're working 100% on ways to get past it. I guarantee it. And if they don't, come talk to me in 5 years. Okay. Team Red buying 24. Okay, guys. Spicy Mikey wants a Team Red because he wants to buy 25 ounces today. Where are you getting it from, Spicy, and what are you looking for? Let us know. Thank you, Dylan Prava, for gifting a membership. That went to Manly Speed. Congratulations, Manly. I wonder if you can use the app on an Android simulator on the maybe dropping the mic, but that's getting pretty complicated there. But yeah, maybe. Don't forget, whoever gets Dom Soup gets this side quest. It's not a giveaway, it's a bounty. There is a 10th ounce gold, American Gold Eagle. It's in the mill, so it's not in here yet, but a 10th ounce American Gold Eagle. This American flag copper bar. This Canadian silver maple leaf. This homage to an American silver eagle. It's 999 silver. It's probably a quarter ounce or something. This Hungarian silver coin I threw in there. Also, this Ferdinand II from 1964 silver coin. I got it at a coin show in, where was that? In Prague. And then also, ladies and gentlemen, this Japanese silver bar. I added that the other day. So that's the bounty. As well as you get this silver plated. It's not pure silver. Silver plated soup ladle. That there is going to whoever gets Dom Soup. Now, what is getting Dom Soup? What is Days of the Camel? What are all these memes on the channel? Guys, just go to the website, internationalstacker.com. Click on channel lore here. This channel has a ton of lore. This is all the key stories that have happened throughout the channel history. The Crustacean Nation. This is where the crabs came from. This is everything. It explains it. It gives you video. It gives you timestamps. So that's how you learn about all the memes. Soup ladle. But thank you so much for getting those memberships, Dylan and Oki. You are all mega. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna end the. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll. Okay, here's the results of the poll. With over 250 votes, or exactly 250 on the nose. By October 1st, what will silver be? 44% of you say we're gonna crab walk. Will be between 60 to 70. 24% of you say over 100. We're going to the moon. 17% of you say under 50. We're cooked. And then 15% of you says aliens are coming. It doesn't matter. 603AG in chat says, Palladium has a challenging future for industrial standpoint. Global ICE vehicle market rapidly shrink. Yeah, I agree with you. That's why I'm not bullish on it long term. Or platinum. I'll break that down right now. Thank you, Oli Stacker, for gifting a membership. And that went to Amelia. Congratulations, Amelia. Check out your custom channel member emojis. So look, let me just show you this. Industrial. Oh, come on. Demand for so look. This is not a popular take, but this is my take. Industrial demand for platinum and catalytic converters is driven primarily by the automotive industry, which accounts for 40% of global platinum consumption. Let's look at palladium. For palladium, it's even worse, 80%. So that is why I'm not bullish on platinum and palladium long term. I think short term there's opportunity. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But imagine that. 80% for palladium, 40% for platinum. Whether you agree with it or not, whether it's right or not, I think we're going to see more and more people shift to electric vehicles. I know we need the infrastructure. I know all the arguments. But with the Strait of Hormuz and all the drama with oil and gas prices and people freaking out, they're going to think, I just plug in my car, everything will work. I want an electric vehicle. I want to be on YouTube and have it self-drive me to work. So I believe those days are coming. I don't think gas cars are going to go away completely, but I think a large portion of the population are going to want to switch to electric vehicles. That is why I'm not bullish long-term on platinum or palladium. Again, short-term, maybe even mid-term, I think there's opportunity. But I'm stacking for the long term, so I'm focusing on the stuff that's been around for centuries, thousands of years. Physical silver and gold. These are some Roman silver denarius. This is a gold coin from the Abbasid Caliphate. These are gold and silver bars from Japanese, the time of the samurai. That's what I'm focused on. As we got a BGC forming here, ladies and gentlemen. A big green candle, 58.68, and Shanghai's about to open. What's about to happen right now? 20 seconds. 20 seconds till Shanghai opens. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. 15 seconds here. Okay, we got 10 seconds here. Are we going up or down? Let me know right now. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Gap up. Gap up to red candle. Gap up to red candle. Wow. We just gapped up to 65.78. I had a feeling a gap up was coming there. On a red candle right now, 65.61. We're going to keep watching here. Let me go look at the comments in chat. Okay. Victor says, if we wanted to sell silver locally, where would you recommend we go to? A pawn shop, coin shop, jewelry store, a coin shop? No, Victor, a coin shop. Pawn shops and We Buy Gold are going to give you the worst. A jewelry shop is going to be hit and miss. Probably a coin shop, but I wouldn't go. I would call them and say, hey, I've got 20 American Silver Eagles I'm looking to sell. What price could you offer? Like, I would call around and see who gives you the best price. And I would call shops to as far as you're willing to drive. If you're willing to drive an hour, I would call every coin shop within an hour of me and tell them what I have and see what they would offer. That's what I would do. And also make sure they're buying, because some might not be buying. Feature Moto says, drop Thor's hammer in the bounty. Drop it, IS. How dare you?
How dare you?
I will not drop Thor's hammer in there. At my LCS or Costco, wherever's cheaper, says Spiky Mikey. There you go. Guys, I heard the Costco is great. I'm not a Costco member. I live in Key West. There's not even a Costco. I wish there was. But I heard if you have the Costco card, you can essentially buy everything under spot because you get cash back. That's cool. Dropping the Micer says, collected 3 MS65 Morgans, 2-piece dollars, 2 war nickels in the past 2 weeks. Anyone else hunt numismatics? Do you have a favorite numismatic or semi-numismatic piece? Guys, who else in the chat does numismatics? If so, Drop the Mic wants to know your favorite numismatic or semi-numismatic piece. Let him know. Now, we're in a unique situation, guys, with price of gold and silver. If you have the choice of an American Silver Eagle or an American Gold Eagle or St. Gaudens or whatever you're buying, and it is slightly more for a slabbed version of it, like I'm talking $1 or less, I would spend slightly more to get the slabbed version. Because right now the premiums have kind of closed. They've kind of tightened. But in the future, once things stabilize again, those will grow again. So if you're not into numismatics at all, but you get that opportunity to get the same coin slabbed for the same or maybe slightly more, I think that's a smarter play long term. Just a wild thought there. And Daily in chat says, question, do you have a gold or platinum credit card? Not a personal question. No, I do not have a gold or platinum credit card. I do not, Ann. But don't you love how they make them gold and platinum after the metals? West Texas says, platinum is widely used in medical devices due to its excellent bio compatibility, high corrosion resistance. Look, nice, yeah. And guys, I'm not saying all the industrial demand is going to go away for platinum and palladium. I'm not saying that by any means. But you're talking 40 and 80%. So those prices are going to take a haircut, I think. Again, mid to long term. Okay, 603 says, here's an inconvenient reality for us Americans. We get to burn each gallon of gas just once, then pump, buy another. We buy solar and a battery once. Free for 40 years. Instant insanity. That is true, 603, but here's the trap. Once everyone switches over to, once a lot of people switch to electric, we're already seeing this happen. States put tax on gas, and that's how they cover roads and stuff. Now, they could tax charging stations, sure, but I think you might see additional taxes come because they're not getting the same revenue they were. So although it could be cheaper, I think they're going to tax it the heck out of it. So I don't think once you see a major shift, it's going to be that much cheaper. I don't. But if you charge at home, yeah, maybe that's the key. You charge at home. Maybe that's the way around it. Am I SpaceX rich yet? No. I only bought 2 shares, guys. I bought 2 shares to play around. We'll see what happens. I bought 2 shares. Just 2. I just dipped my toe in. And guys, there's all the talk of the Samsung battery. Watch this. Samsung. Watch this. Is this it? So Samsung's working on a solid state battery. That's silver and it contains a ton of silver. Hold up. How much was it? I don't remember. It was like a kilo. Yeah. Samsung solid state battery incorporates roughly a kilo of silver. So imagine that. They're putting out millions of batteries with a kilo of silver in them. Buckle up. The DMV will charge per mile driven. Maybe, Lewis. Maybe that is it. Maybe that's it. FYI, the main catalyst used to make a nitric acid is a metal mesh made of platinum combined with 10% rhodium. Nitric acid is primarily used for silver refinery. Ooh, that's a good nugget there, Yukon Cornelius. Thank you for that. That is a good nugget there. Interesting. Which means that's probably heavily used in you know what else is used a lot too? Sulfuric acid's used with copper to separate the materials from copper. So a lot of acids are used for that type of stuff. We fought a war over a 3% tax on or a tax on tea. What happened to us is dropping the mic. Hoya Guru says if you had bought 2 shares of Google stock when it first came out, it would be worth 480 today. Nice. Yeah, at first I was going to hold it because I was thinking there was going to be a pop on it once index funds started stacking it, and that still could happen. And I was looking at maybe doing a quicker flip and then putting it out into mining stocks. But those 2 shares might turn into a long-time hold. Might turn into a long-time holder. Constant stream. Guys, okay, constant stream in chat. Let me show you what constant stream got. Constant stream was at the meet and greet. Let me show you. He walked out of there with a horde. Look at this. He joined the 160th Battle Crab Soar, got the IS bag with the crab coin, and he got a error. This international stacker hat, but see the sand. I had to fix the embroidery file because this was supposed to be orange for a crab, but it made it the same colors as sand. So he got one of 2 error hats that I know exist. So congratulations to Constant Stream. But Constant Stream is saying, where was that? Hold up. I lost it. I lost his comment. Hold up. Oh, there it is. He said, I picked up one of the large silver rectangles for 58 at the summer. Oh, man. Dude, that is a killer deal, Constant Stream. $58. Wow. You killed it on that, my friend. Good job. That is phenomenal. Usually you're going to see 60 to 80, but now maybe 70 to 80. So you did really good on that. Hoya Guru says, no, it would be 28,240. Oh, I misread that. Sorry, there's a space. So just 2 shares would be worth 28,240. Whoa. In the news of Chinese LCS shopping ripping people. Wait, is the news of Chinese LCS shops ripping people? I'm not sure, Chris. Do you have a headline I could look at it? Dropping the mic says, tree stump remover works great for refining sterling to 999. Warning, it is dangerous without proper equipment. It is dropping the mic. You are right on that. Do not breathe in those fumes. And Daily saying the UK are bringing and drive per mile tax because of EVs. Generate less tax revenue. There you go. Your car will snitch you out over the air. But I bet you people will get patches and chips that like lie about their driving. I'm sure. So we had a big volume increase here when Shanghai opened. We did gap up, so that's continuing to move here. And guys, we are just 18 likes away from 350, so smash like. Now, if you guys are anywhere close to Springfield, Illinois or Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, visit my website, internationalstacker.com, click on the Hidden Horde. The not-too-distant future, this weekend I'm having a meet and greet on Saturday, July 18th in Springfield, Illinois. And then also August 27th, a meet and greet at Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You're going to get free stuff. I'm going to give away silver. And then I'm going to hide the hidden hoard, a 5-ounce silver bar for you guys to find after it. Sponsored by Hero Bullion. Fill out this form here. On the meet and greet, select the one you're interested in so you can get updated information. Dutch Murphy says, I heard that too. People in China aren't getting their silver and shops are going bankrupt because of delivery delay. Oh, I have not heard of that. I heard of it a while ago, but I've not heard of it recently. I'll have to look back into that. Thank you. Katrina in chat says, I'm debating on buying an ounce of gold, but torn between buying silver instead. Well, Katrina, I can help you with that. Email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. Let me know how much silver you have. Let me know how much gold you have. And then I can give you my unprofessional opinion. Remember, I'm just some dude on the internet with crabs, but you are a channel member. So when you email me, please put member in chat. Cargo Bob says, I was closer to Cuba than a Walmart for 2 weeks.
Some guy on the internet just gave me crabs.
And you know,
Guys, and that is Cargo Bob, and he flew from Texas to Orlando for the meet and greet. Did you have fun, Cargo Bob? Let us know. He was looking for that hidden hoard, ladies and gentlemen. I saw him push down 5 ladies just to get... No, I'm kidding. He did not do that. He was a gentleman and a scholar. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Look at this. Soup John says, looking for baby gators. We need the baby gator call. Guys, okay. Are we in baby gator call season? That's a great looking dog there. Should we just start doing baby gators again as normal? I stopped for a while because you guys wanted to back the truck up. Let me know. I do respond to emails quickly, but warning, because of the Fun Coin Show, I'm backed up 2 days on emails. So today I'm going to work through my backlog of emails. So if you've been waiting for 2 days, I'm sorry. It's because I was traveling. But I'm going to work through that today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's something that we do on this channel that some scientists say works 90% of the time, every time. You taught it to me in Boca Raton, Florida. It could turn a red candle to green or a green candle to a BGC. Ladies and gentlemen, the baby gator.
Try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yo. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I'm telling you, that lizard was massive. Bert says, yes, baby gator. If you've not backed up the truck yet, get with it. 603 says, you need an email enema. Yeah, I do need an email enema for sure. I'll work through it. Oh, shoot. Someone said no gator. Oh, no. I played the gator. Spiky Monkey said no. Silver Serpent said no. You guys had already took a chomp out of it. Look at that spinal cord hanging there. Okay, the next shoe to drop, ladies and gentlemen, is just in, what would that be, 16 and a half minutes the stock market's going to be opening. Let's check it out. So let's get rid of this. We get rid of that. We get rid of that. I'm going to keep that because I want to do a story on the gold stolen. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. So the Dow Jones is only down 20 points in the futures. Let's check out. DXY is down 0.03, but it's on a green candle. It's kind of really just crab walking. Okay, oil is coming down a little bit. It was all up about 4%. So oil is working its way back down. So this is going to be interesting market open here. Just about 15 minutes and 45 seconds, so don't go anywhere. And guys, keep smashing that like button. We're only 6 likes away from 350. The next 6 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 15 days.
It's science.
Now, we are going to have the channel member war room at the end of the stream. Let's see here. 15. Yeah, we are going to do a war room at the end of the stream, which will probably be in like 20 minutes. Probably 20 minutes we're going to do the war room. We're going to wait here to... Okay, what do you guys want to do? Do we want to stay for the stock market to open and then go to the war room? So put stock market in chat if you want that. Or if you just want to go to the war room, put war room in chat. Let me know what you guys say. Drop of the mic says, is Dom still hungry? Yes, Dom is still hungry. Dom has not gotten soup. She is ravenous. Cargo Bob says a good time was had by all crustaceans. That is true. Poor Dom. Got my thong ready, says next exit. No. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to put a poll. I'm putting a poll. Okay, I'm doing a poll. Hold up. Okay, here comes the poll. See what you guys want. Hey guys, we're 49 likes away from a 400 like stream. I know we could certainly do that. Keep smashing it. Keep sharing it. I do appreciate it. So far, Dow Jones is winning it with over 30 votes. So far, 73% people say Dow Jones opened, then the war room. But more people are voting as we speak, so we're going to keep watching that. And let's check the Dow again while we're waiting on that answer or that result. Down 15 points right now in the Dow. Let's refresh this. Let's go here. Let's refresh this. Let's see what breaking news is going on out there. The president saying it was a done deal, and then they broke it. They always break it. We've had like 10 deals with these people, and so we're just going to hit them very hard. They're a bad group of people. They've been this way for a long time. Whoa. So it looks like more strikes are on the way for Iran. Prepare for more market hostility there. Okay, guys, look at this. Yeah, there was a Korean market trading halt, West Texas. There was. I need to cover that as well. I'm just trying to catch up, guys. I'm trying to catch up. There's so much. There's so much. Okay. And guys, keep political statements out of chat. I do appreciate it. I know some of you love the president. Some of you hate him. How some of you are in the middle. Keep that out of chat. We're here to focus on what unites us. Our love for physical gold and silver. And I do cover politics and geopolitics that affect it, but I stay in the middle. So let's keep the political banter off the channel. That just divides people. And in the Crustacean Nation, we don't divide. We come together around gold and silver. Now look at this. This is the PGSA. This is the official account of the Persian Gulf Strait Authority. This is Iran's new agency they created for the Strait of Hormuz. And look what they're saying. Due to recent hostile actions by U.S. forces, passage through the Strait of Hormuz is currently unfeasible. As soon as stability and calm are restored, all applications will be reviewed in accordance with the scheduled timeline, and the permitting process will resume. So they're blaming the U.S. for breaking the ceasefire. Meanwhile, they were blowing up civilian ships because they didn't go through their little permitting process up here, which after they're planning to charge people. So it's great. It's total clown world there. Okay. Attention centered on Iranian flights. So this is the airport in Yemen that reportedly got struck. Let's see if they actually show. So there's like a little explosion there. Update: Russians' military flight squadron flew from Moscow to Tehran overnight in an emergency flight to resupply Iran with weapons and military advisors. Interesting. Oh, this was a big one. I need to do an article on this. China blocked their exports of helium. Okay, I've been talking about helium for a while. I think 30% of the world's helium passes through here, the Strait of Hormuz. So now China has moved to block the exports of their helium. That's big news there. Guys, helium is used for like MRIs, for chip process, all kinds of things. Balloons at children's parties. Okay. This is about extortion. They realize they're leaving a huge amount of money on the... Yeah, for sure, 603. It is about extortion and trying to make a new status quo. They're trying to play the politics of it and see if they can now charge money. They're seeing how long America can stay engaged for. That's what it is. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Soup alert! Crustaceans, get your bowls in the sky! Crustaceans, get your bowls in the sky. Bert just gifted 20 International Stacker memberships. That went to Marcom, Silverista, nice. It went to Garage, it went to Zook, it went to Ramo, it went to, okay, did Dom get soup? I'm looking. Dom, did you get soup? Dom, did you get soup? It's still falling. Get your bowls in the sky. Dom, did you get soup? Oh my gosh, no soup for Dom!
Sir, I want some more.
Taste the soup. Good soup.
No soup for you.
Guys, can we say thank you to Bert? He just got 20 more crustaceans that are going to be in the war room. Guys, imminently after the Dow Jones opens, we're going to be going to the war room. Channel member only live stream here on YouTube. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed. It's not a nudist colony. You can't come in there butt naked. You got to be fully clothed. Thank you so much, Bert. Okay, let's end this poll. So I'm going to do the Dow Jones open, and then we will be going to the war room. Guys, the Dow Jones is opening here in just about 8 minutes. Oh, my goodness. Jeff Lodge moving in saying, that bounty's mine. Crustaceans, get your bowls in the sky. This is not a drill. He just get to 10 memberships. Did Dom get soup? I'm looking. Did Dom get soup? Did Dom get soup? Dom, did you get soup? Oh my gosh, poor Dom. Guys, Dom is hungry. Are there any other crustaceans in chat who are hungry? Get your bowls in the sky and say, I'm hungry. Wow. Wow. Okay, Dow Jones opens here in 7.5 minutes. And we just need 7 more memberships, and that will trigger the next No Soup for Dom song here. And let me set this up. Let's see. 8. Okay. I'm starting the 10-minute countdown, guys. In 10 minutes, we are going to the war room. Channel members, in 10 minutes, we're going to the war room. Hoya Guru says, why would you want to be naked in the war room? I don't need to see all those claws around my dangly bits. Oh, Hoya Guru. Hoya.
How dare you?
Wow. Poor Dom, guys. Dom is hungry. Dom needs a pot, not a bowl, says Dell. There you go. Guys, we're so close to the opening here of the Dow Jones. Don't go anywhere. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change this to the Dow. We're going to split screen this. Okay, Okie Stacker answering back, gifting yet another membership. And that went to Swole. Congratulations, Swole. Make sure you say thank you to Okie. Make sure everyone say thank you to Jeff Lodge as well. We need a salute for Jeff Lodge, for Bert, for Okie. Thank you, everyone, so much. What's the War Room, says Matthew. Matthew, the War Room's a channel member-only live stream here on YouTube. And I do them Mondays after the morning live stream, which is now, once the Dow Jones opens. And I try to do them when I'm not traveling Friday evenings. So we have one in the morning, one in the evening for people in different time zones. Okay, we are set up for the Dow Jones Open here, ladies and gentlemen. We're just 5 minutes and 45 seconds away here. Charles in chat needs a cup of soup, they're saying. And guys, for the War Room today, I've got some really cool news. We're going to vote on something. So, good War Room to come to. Guys, and there's Swole in chat smiling. Swole got soup. Swole, make sure you say thank you to Okie Stacker. Does your bucket have a hole in it, says Future Motive to Dom. And Defense says, I painted my chaps on. Ah! You gotta be fully clothed. Gnome Grown Gardening says, sorry I couldn't make it to Orlando with my peg leg. I'm having more surgery on the 23rd. It's all right, Gnome. I hope that surgery goes well for you, my friend. Do you guys want to see a picture Channel members, should I show them what the war room looks like? If you want to see what the war room looks like, put show me right now in chat. Where did I put that picture? Is it in here? Okay. Here's an actual picture from inside the war room. That's actually what it looks like in there. Okay. 4 minutes and 15 seconds till the market opens here. When's Jake going to be on again? I need to touch base with him. I'll let you know, West Texas. Probably in a week or two, probably. Man, it's crazy how quickly these months are moving, isn't it? Man, time is flying, guys. Okay, we've got just 3 minutes and 45 seconds here till the Dow Jones opens. Let's see. We're down about 46 points. This is going to be interesting. And then after this, channel members are going to the war room. Variable Trumper says 35-minute commute to work. I listened all the way. Nice, Variable. Thank you. And guys, I realize some people. JM Sparger says you got 11 more memberships. I want my song. I hate to say it.
Sir, I want some more.
Here's the soup. Good soup.
No soup for you.
Man, poor Dom not getting
What
soup.
the hell?
Poor Dom. Activate anyone says the older you get, the faster time flies. Yeah, activate that. That is true, David. Blue Shadow says time flies like knives. Fruit flies like bananas. Whoa. I feel like that's something Confucius might have said. Okay, guys, we are just 2.5 minutes here away from opening here in the Dow Jones. And we're down 40 points pre-market here. Let's watch with bated breath. Channel members, we are going to the war room after the open in about 5 minutes from now. Guys, we are 24 likes from 400. Can we make this a 400 like stream? It helps me so much. Smash the like button, tap it, headbutt it, do whatever you got to do. The next 24 people to do that are going to get good luck for 17 weeks.
It's science.
Okay, we are 1.5 minutes away. Future motive. Okay, then drop the crammer and the bounty. Drop it, IS. Absolutely not. This is what he's talking about. The crab battle hammer. So it's called a crammer. I've got a 10-ounce version of this coming. The crammer. The crab battle hammer. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 1 minute away. 1 minute danger zone alert. Here we go. Okay, guys, buckle up. Slaint is an Irish toast. Bread, eggs, milk, vanilla, and cinnamon is French toast. Wow, thank you, Hyperfixation. Silverpug said, Viola made me breakfast this morning. I do not want soup. Whoa! Silverpug refuses soup. Sorry, Dom, no war room for you. It says next exit. Guys, we still got 3 minutes and 10 seconds to get Dom soup. Dom, are you going to get in there? Thank you, Real Bill, for the 10 joules. Appreciate that. Let's check the Dow now. We are opening here soon. Okay, here we go. I'm going to be counting it down. We're 10 seconds away from the Dow Jones opening. I'll be counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are open. Immediate red candle on the Dow Jones, so let's let it marinate for at least 30 seconds here before I start calling numbers out. No war for Dom, says Variable Chumper. Guys, we're 9 likes away from 400. Smash the like button. And Just Out just gifted 5 membership. That went to Monis. It went to Poco. It went to Nowl. It went to Mother. It went to Scratch. Congratulations. Make sure you say thank you. Make sure you say thank you to Jeff Stout. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start the War Room countdown here as we watch the chart. Thank you, Jeff Stout. Make sure you guys say thank you to him. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. I'll see you in the War Room. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the War Room here in a minute and 49 seconds as the Dow Jones is reversing. The Dow Jones initially down is now pushing higher. 80 points. We're 80 points up as the countdown for the War Room continues. Channel members, prepare yourself for the War Room. Easy money. You just catch it. It just hits your chat. It's just the YouTube bot picks you easy money. Just hold your bowl in the sky. Here we go. Dow Jones up 108 points. What's happening? Wow. Channel members, prepare yourselves for the War Room. We are 1 like away from 400. Keep smashing that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Channel members, prepare yourself for the War Room. This is your 1-minute warning. Wow, Dow Jones is pushing higher, up 142 points. S&P's down 13. NASDAQ's down 308. Channel members, prepare yourselves for the War Room. Thank you to everyone who donated. Guys, I am going to be live again this evening at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Market After Hours Open. So make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications for that. I will be back on. So to everyone not coming into the War Room, I want to say CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. To everyone coming in the War Room, you have 30 seconds to prepare. I need you to strap on your armor. Make sure you're fully clothed. You're going to have to hold your breath now if you've never been before. There's something that's going to pop up in chat, and you click it, it will take you. If it doesn't take you, just go to the channel, International Stacker, click membership, and you should see it there if you don't see it. We're going in 10 seconds as the Dow Jones pushes over 150 points. 160 points. 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath.